Hello, my name is Trevor Chessnoe, and I'm recording this for my Programming 2 class, um, taught by Dr. Devasenapathy, and I am going to be discussing the function of my program for the final project. So the basic function of this program is determined mostly in these two files, in the core header files and the main file and one player and two player game files respectively. In main, we have a member of the game state class, and the game state class just has prototypes of all the functions that allow objects to be created, updated, drawn to the screen, and then destroyed when they are no longer necessary. In main, we also have a quit game variable, so that when the user selects quit, they can exit the while loop. And this is essentially the game engine. Whenever when the program is run, the game window is created, and it's a pointer to game window, so that we do not have to return the windows as objects from the functions. And a new instance of the main menu is created, which we will go and examine really quickly here. And this basically contains some fonts and a title and all of the buttons, as well as basically a selected variable that will say between 0, 1, or 2, 0 being for if they've selected the one-player game, 2 or 1 if they've selected the two-player game, and 2 if they've selected quit. And once they get past that screen, they will have either made it to the one-player game, which will create basically a new window in the exact same spot, and create some score, player, and ball objects, which each have their own respective collisions in the ball, paddle, player, and AI. And in the one-player game, an AI paddle is created, which basically says when ball moves up, the paddle will move up. When it moves down, the paddle will move down. And the speed is slower so that the player has a chance of winning. And in the two-player mode, you have two-player paddles. And of course, if you select quit, you're going to be directed back to main, where this there we go. If quit game window dot close. And this sleep function is what keeps this code from running at basically an unlimited frame rate, because this while loop is the entire game loop. It is the game engine. This sleep function makes it so that it is not constantly being run. Things are only drawn every 5 milliseconds to the screen. And as you can see here, every 5 milliseconds is 1 in every 200 seconds, or every one loop in every 200th of a second, which is 200 frames per second. So yeah, this game runs pretty well, and I will demonstrate this. So the selected case also changes the color of the text. Red for quit seemed logical. In one player, I can control the paddle using WNS, and it, as you can tell, actually follows the ball without my intervention. And if I hit escape, I can go back to the main menu at any time, because we have a case for that. Same with two-player, except now I have to control both of them with WNS and arrow keys respectively. And you'll see that quit is also functional and closes the game. Thank you for making such a fun final project for us, Dr. Diva. I hope you're having a happy holiday.